Alright, before this video starts, I just want to make sure it's clear that I'm making this specific video because of Patrick CC.
I'm challenging each and every one of you to make a video showcasing 10 unsigned artists that you would sign to your record label.
This does happen to be my very first video, but I do plan on continuing and making more. As it says, this video is going to be about if I were to create my own label, and I tried to get a good mix of known and unknown rappers, and also since it's so easy to find people blowing up making music that falls into the same gap that was created by Juice and X's passing, the people I do show making that type of music will be the best currently doing it, and you can find all the songs, artists in the description below. First, we have Babyface.
I thought I should let you know. I've been working on letting go. Working on letting go. I cling on tight to that weed in that drink. They did my vomit, I missed the whole scene. Coated in fear, wear it tight like a mink. I need some substance just so I don't think.
Babyface has a melodic style that doesn't get as old as some others. And although he isn't very popular, he certainly can make music that can compete with almost anyone. If you don't already know him, I strongly suggest looking into his music. He is one of the artists that I think would find a spot on almost any label because he can make hooks for literally any song. At number 2, we have Malik.
I told you no one fucking with my bitch and that's a big fact. Heard you tryna get it, here's a number, go and hit that. Say you got a response, I know that it's big cat. You gon' send some money for it, and I may get my bitch back. Stay 10 toes for my centerfold.
Malik has 2 songs that really have more plays than all the rest, and I think he showed enough potential throughout his discography for me to be willing to sign him. I would be really excited to see what he can do with the team behind him, considering he's able to do a lot without that. If you don't know him, make sure to check him out as well. At number 3, we have Ugly God.
What you wanna do? We only getting old. Tryna be the greatest story that was ever told. If you hit my line, then I gotta hit the road. I hope that you never ask what all this shit is for. It's what you make it. We skipped out the party and
Ugly God has a massive amount of potential, and most rap fans have already heard some songs of his. From what I read, he hasn't signed with anyone, and this completely surprised me. I think with the right team behind him, he could make the best music of his career, and I can't think of a time where he's gotten in any trouble. I could be wrong, of course, but he seems like a genuinely fun person, and he has already proven that his songs can blow up before. It would definitely be fun to see how he mixes with other members of the label, also not to mention that he would obviously be the most known name on this entire list. At 4, we have Tokyo's Revenge.
He wanted beef in the parking lot, My niggas dogs and we bark a lot, All the pot choppers, they spark a lot. I'll beat your ass, I don't care. It's dark enough. Look, I can't see the bullshit like Ray Charles, Y'all niggas like James Charles. Laying a train on your sister like a fat car. Yeah, and a dick same size as my AR, Pat Cole playing with the kitty, my nigga. I mean for really, my nigga. I mean the top of hold 150 bullets, my nigga.
I have really struggled to find out whether or not he was signed, and I would immediately sign him if he was not. His music is awesome, and he is clearly running the Florida rap style, and is without a doubt one of the best currently doing it. It's clear that at this point my label would be a bit mixed, but I think these artists would definitely be able to work well together, especially with Tokyo's crazy styles. Next up at number 5, we have TwoTiime.
I like my bros, swear they got, I see my whole car. I ain't never looking up to no more gold guys, cause the demons always live while the good die. In the song we got motherfucking hard ties. I like my bros, swear they got, I see my whole car. I ain't never looking up to no more gold guys, cause the demons always live while the good die. In the song we got motherfucking hard ties. Ever since young and I knew that I'd be a star. Niggas, they been hitting.
Listening to Hood Cry alone shows exactly why I would sign him. He seems like a bit of fresh air with what he's been doing, in my opinion, and I see him as a person who I think would find a lot of success with the right team behind him. He has other songs that definitely are good, and you should certainly check them out as well, but at the very least you need to check out Hood Cry. At number 6, we have Young Jasper.
How many times a motherfucker told you the plot? How many new people run through you all the time? Just told me it was something that was not. I'm a young bullet, go get it, I'ma die for this motherfucker top spot. No one is stopping my feeling, but if you gon' say you do business, don't try to next me and get on my digits. I'm at a cozy point in life, you don't understand me. All this cozy life shit for me right now. I want me a Grammy, I deserve to be on the...
I'm not as confident with this choice as some of my other ones, but False Leads was phenomenal. Although it doesn't have nearly as much attention as some of the other music he's making, that could also be a good thing because he's had a lot of success with these other styles that I personally feel is overdone, and that has nothing to do with why I like him, but attracting an even larger audience certainly would never hurt, and you should check out his music as well. At number 7, we have Pyrex Price.
They say little piracy catchy. CO6 nigga come catch me. I get down like I'm Messi. I smell her always too messy. It ain't beef with my nigga, don't test me. Met her once, now she tryna undress me. Ballin' out, man, I might need a SP. If she trip, I move on to her bestie. They say little piracy catchy.
I think he is actually doing something that sounds a bit different from the other people, and I'm genuinely enjoying his music. He seems like an obvious sign because most of his songs that are blowing up are also his most recent releases. I don't see any holes in his music, and I think he could easily work with someone such as Babyface, who is already going to be on my label. Make sure to check out some of his recent songs as well, these are really good. At number 8, I'm gonna actually have to agree with Patrick here with Quadeca.
Okay, literally and figuratively, I'm on. Listen to me, a picture with me, I charge. Ripping a beat, a million a week, I'm gone. Did a million tweets and then a repeat. So long. Did a lot, but I'm not even 21. I'm not anyone. Why do you vision want a battle? I already won. I ain't even medicated. My music is medicine. In the headlight, you looking like venison. Better run, yeah. This is too easy for me. Here, take my CD for free.
If you've had a chance, Quad has been putting out some fantastic music, and even when it's not a hit, it seems to show a whole new element to his music. He might be the most versatile artist on this list and needs to just get past being looked at as a YouTuber. Also, he does this one style that he calls ignorant that would work really well with Tokyo. And for the last one on my list, the last person making the cut into the label, it's Moxas.
Everybody love talking on my name, tell them all get off my dick. I done made my own lane now, everybody trying to copy, they all just my kids. I don't give a fuck if he talking a lot, I'ma pull the blade straight into his ribs. Everybody talking no cap all the time, but I pull up and it's looking like a lid. Fuck niggas, but I leave in coffins. Oh, pussy better leave the talking. I be what you need, I'm toxic. Believe that I leave them coughing. Sneeze, I'm toxic, please just stop it, yeah. Need to watch a tweet you stalking. See you mention me, I'm off it. Be the boss, don't need an office, see the...
Once again, I'm not sure if Moxas is actually signed, but my god, how is this man still being slept on? Just listen to his music, his skill is just unbelievable, and he should be considered one of the best upcoming rappers in my opinion. I think for some reason people look at him as a YouTube rapper, but that's a stretch at best. He's actually already made some songs with Quadeca and people similar to Tokyo, so I already know that they would all work well together. Just for an industry plant, I'm going to go ahead and pick on Dante, and just to make it very clear, you should check out every single artist on this list if you don't know them, or even if you do know them, they all make amazing music. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like, comment if I missed anyone, and subscribe if you're ready for more.